What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be doing a golden Usopp showcase. I haven't evolved him yet, so we're about to evolve him, but this is everyone's like favorite new hybrid other than Mammy, so I thought I'd just show him off because he is golden, so you know we get that little special perk. But let's go evolve him into God Usopp real quick. You know, he's God Usopp. Like, I don't know how to explain it. He's probably the best one of the Straw Hats. I've heard a lot of debate on this character of if he's the best of the new update. Personally, before I evolve him, I want to talk about that a little bit. I think the best of the new update, I mean, Doflamingo is really in contention there, but it's either Luffy or him, because Doflamingo is not a hybrid. And the reason why I want to say Usopp is the second best is solely because he can get his attacks canceled. And while the other ones can only get canceled by stun or some other effect, he can get his canceled just because they take long to deploy. So that's kind of a negative to it, but let's just get into the showcase. So let's evolve him now. Let's see what well, he's not going to look any different because he's gold, but let's just look at it. Okay, yeah. So we get our little, what is that, plant effect on him. That's pretty nice. I mean, I really enjoyed the golden. It's definitely a huge benefit on him. I think the best trait for this is, I don't want to say unique because he gets less traps, right? So it's either divine or golden. So honestly, it's not a bad roll on him at all. So my stats on Usopp before were B plus BB. So let's look at his new stats, right? His new stats are A plus AA. So that's not bad at all. You know, we'll take it. It's not as good as, you know, the other roll we got the other day with Meliodas right here. Look at this, guys. I just want to show this again. Look how insane this is. This was all off a B negative. So I'm just saying luck depends on the unit. So look at that though. A plus, A plus AA. What does it turn into? So, wow. Okay, hold on. I need to do a re-evaluation of everything I've ever known. You're telling me he does 20k starting? I mean, I know he has deployment time, but what is that? And then you have 6.5 seconds at 10.5 range, but that's because of his deploy, right? But look at Luffy. Every 6.5 seconds, but he does 13k. Nah, that's really absurd. So, I mean, is this one of the highest damage units in the game? Is he the most high? Like, does he do the most damage? Like, I'm saying that out of question because I should know because I'm showing the video. But I'm not really sure. I'll have to do more research. But yeah, I think as of right now, he's my highest damage dealer in my entire arsenal. So, I mean, that's pretty crazy. All right, so listen, this unit is a hybrid. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to take a trip down to Hollow World today. We just have to do it. We haven't been there in a minute. Taking a trip down there. Go straight into infinite mode. You know what we have to do? We have to get it done. This guy wants to join me. This is not going to happen. He's just not going to join me. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to go test out Golden Usopp without you. I'm sorry, Mr. Peanut. It's not happening. Sorry, Mr. Peanut. Okay, so we're loading up here. You guys already know how this goes. We have to just get all of our money units up. You know, get your money up, not your money up. That is one of our main priorities on this channel, right? Whenever you play infinite mode or anything else, make sure you get your money first, and then you can get your troops. Especially on Hollow, it takes them forever. So I'm going to be doing this little showcase a little differently today. So I'm going to place Luffy up in the front, and then I'm going to deal with the whatever. Just because he is a backline unit, like, so he's not going to be your main guy up in front, which is the only thing I don't like about this unit, is because he doesn't do that like initial damage, right? So look at this, for example, right? You spawn him in, he spawns one, it takes 6.5 seconds to set, right? And then he does another one. And so it's not bad considering he does 20,000 damage, but you need someone up there taking care of those initial hits. And then you can, you know, have him back here to catch those stragglers that got past. So quickly, while I'm getting all my money up, right? I just want to talk about how cheap this unit is. He costs 1,000. 1,000. You can place 2 of this unit and still upgrade your Bolmy in the first round. I mean, second round, my bad. In the second round, right? Like, that's crazy. That's so good. And for like how much damage he does, you can basically get 40k damage without any unique for 2k. And what is Pride spawn in at? Like 5,000? Like, guys, the price for this unit is unbeatable. I'm sorry. There's not a lot of other units out there that can do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're going to do this showcase a little differently today, right? So now that we have our money, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place all 3 of his versions separately. So that way you can see the different little plants that go on the ground instead of, you know, him getting mixed up with the same unit. So first we're going to look at this unit who's just the starting. So starting with Oshi Boost, he basically does 24,000 damage. And I mean, that's insane. So now we're just going to wait until these units right here get all the way back here just so we can see the attack. I mean, like, I think the most entertaining part about this unit is just seeing the lights flash. I don't know if that's my, you know, my attention span or something, but okay, let's see that. Oh, so okay, so it looks like the first attack is just a bunch of ground spikes. Let me see it again. It kind of looks almost like a trap, right? Okay, yeah, no, that's really sick. That's really, really sick. Hold on, I mean, guys, this unit I can, oh, and it's all true damage too. I forgot to mention that. So basically he hits through a lot of stuff. Okay, so we're gonna place his second version down back here, and at his second version he's doing 119,000. Wait, and what do his little plants look like? Are they different? Oh, they look like, what if they look like that thing from Pokemon? What is it called? The thing on Venusaur's back. Whoa, and they explode up into like a deadly gas, I want to say. I don't know what they do exactly. Sorry, it's very hard to see this because of all the bright lights. Let's see that again. Okay, that was just... Okay, so yeah, the flower does explode out and just hits all of them. And then he should have one more after this, actually, which becomes this attack right here. So he gets 2 max traps from that second attack. And then from his final attack, he gets 3 max trap and plus permanent traps. What are permanent traps? What are permanent traps? Hold on, I need to see that. Oh, and remember, this is also golden, by the way. So, oh, wait, guys, I just had a realization. I'm looking at his damage now. He's doing 335,000 at his third attack. Are you kidding? What does it look like, though? I want to see it. Oh, it's just a huge explosion. Wait, what? What is a permanent trap, though? I'm very confused by what that is. Like, I'm sorry if I'm not understanding what permanent trap is. I like, it's cool and all, but I still don't really understand the concept. What is it? Oh, is that a permanent trap? No. What is it, guys? I'm sorry for my confusion. I don't understand what the permanent trap is, but he is doing insane damage. And I'm guessing the AoE counts as, I don't actually know the AoE on it, but it's all true damage. Like, that's really crazy. And let's see what his max damage. Wait, whoa. Hold on. I gotta go all the way over here. Hold on. I gotta run all the way back. What was that damage? What was that damage on a golden unit? What was that? For 28,000? He does 718,000? Are you kidding me? 718,000? No, you're lying. You are lying. No, I'm not believing that. Hold on. This is not okay. This is not okay. Hold on. 718,000? That's so absurd. That is so absurd. Oh my gosh. I have to take back everything I said. This unit, okay. I might have to, okay. No. I'm about to say something outlandish. I'm gonna have to take it back. Is this unit the best? Is this the best unit out of the new update? I thought it was Doflamingo at first, and then I changed my mind to having it be Luffy. And now you're telling me it's Usopp? No way. No way. All right, let's think about this clearly, guys, right? How can it be Usopp? The only way I see it being Usopp is that damage. Because his speed of attack, let's not lie here. Like, the actual thing itself is really good. But the deployment time and it being able to get destroyed is kind of mid, right? Like, I don't know. But, like, I can't look past that damage. That damage is... I don't know, guys. I still don't know what a permanent trap is. What is a permanent trap? Guys, I feel like I'm crazy. I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't know what a permanent trap is, and I feel like that's really bad for me not to know that. Okay, so let me explain what permanent traps are. I finally learned what it was after looking for a little bit. So basically, regular Usopp, before he gets that upgrade, has to keep replacing his traps because they'll despawn or they'll go off them, like, whatever. They'll go off the... There's, like, a time limit they have, so... Permanent traps just keeps them on the map, and the only way new traps get spawned is either they get destroyed, they get used, or Usopp's spawn is like spawning more, right? But permanent traps don't, you know, fade out. They don't run out of the time limit. Like, they're there forever. So sorry if I sounded like, you know, very confused. I thought it would be like some ability, but I didn't understand it. Okay, so that's what permanent traps are. But now for the goods and bad of this unit. So I just want to talk about the very obvious good. Is this DPS. 718,000 for a non-unique unit is absolutely absurd. I can't even imagine what that would look like on a unique unit. But let's get into the bads, because as much as I like this unit, I feel like he's a very good and he's a must-have, but his deployment it's lackluster, and he's not going to be one of your main units, of course. So if you want to run Usopp, I highly encourage you to, but the only issue you're going to run into is if you have very bad like units otherwise. So let's just say I only had gold Usopp right here and I had nothing else. Let's say I had all, you know, Naruto's. You're not going to be able to really win anything. I mean, you can win anything, but you're not going to be able to make it very far, just because right now, since he's doing so much damage, they can't even get past him. But if I was on Puppet right now, they're either moving too fast or they're just, you know, eating some of those hits. Like 718,000 is great, but they're just going to start walking over that at a certain point, right? Like, what am I, wave 23 at Puppet, like on Puppet Island, I'd be already at 400 million damage. So can you imagine the difference? Like, I'm sorry, but if they want to make this unit slightly better, which I guess he's already kind of busted, they can change his damage to make it lower, but make his traps instant spawn. That might be a crazy thing to say, but I mean, that would definitely help this character. But that's definitely the biggest bad I see, is just the deployment time. Other than that, he's a pretty good unit. He looks good. His animation's good. His damage is, you know, as probably the best in the game. But yeah, I think he has a very small AoE. That's another thing. But there's not much to complain on this unit, considering, you know, he is pretty good. I just wanted to mention that just in case you guys were like wondering, well, if I spend all this time doing portals, is it like worth it? Like, is there any negatives to this unit? And I'm going to say it's worth your time, but I just don't want you guys to get there and be like, oh, he's going to be my main unit. I'm going to have to get rid of Luffy, whatever. Like, no, he's not ever going to be your main unit, but he's great to have in your backlines. He's a great boss clear. He's a great fly. He is hybrid, so he will get rid of flyers for you. He's great overall. He just can't work by himself. The one thing that does make up, though, for his very, you know, like slow deployment time, or, I mean, like, I'm saying it's slow, but it's 4.6 seconds. But as you see, like, these shield guys are getting past him. Look at their damage. There's no way that on, you know, Hollow that they should be getting past 718,000 damage. It's just that deployment time kills him. And I mean, like I said, he's never going to be your main unit, but he's definitely great. That's all for today's video, guys. If you stayed this far, thank you for watching, and make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And you know what? Maybe hit that notification bell. I'm not going to tell you to, but it might let you know when my next upload is. And drop a comment if you want. As always, I'm Quit Fungi. I'll see you guys in the next video. And don't forget, you know, I'm having a 500 subscriber giveaway. I forgot to actually mention that to you guys. I'm going to give away any of these secrets except Flamingo. He's personal to me, but from Lowered Boron all the way to Ichi Full Hollow. If you want them at 500 subscribers, drop your name down in the comments and you're entered to win. Okay? As always, I'm Quit Fungi, and I'll see you in the next one. Out.